Hi, my name's Vicky. My channel is Vixen Dreads. My channel is dedicated to my dread journey. I got my dreads installed 8 days ago now by a business called The Roots of Shiva. They have a business in Nerang, Queensland, Australia, and they travel down to Sydney, New South Wales every 3 months. And yeah, they came to my home and it took 8.5 hours. But after that, we were all very tired. But I had beautiful dreads. I have beautiful dreads, um, which I could not be happier about. I'm just making my channel, this video, to try to help anybody out there that's thinking of getting dreads and doing research. I did a lot of research. I watched lots of different videos from Lazy Dreads, Liza Locks, Dreadalina, to try to help me find if dreadlocks were for me. And they are. So yeah, it's just going to be a short video because it's my first one and I really don't like, I'm not 100% down with videotaping myself and hearing myself in playback. But if I can help someone, if I can answer some questions, then thumbs up, it's all worth it. So yeah, I'll just jump right in. So in the first 24 hours of getting my dreads, my scalp was irritated. It was so sore. After 8.5 hours of having someone tug at your roots, your pain threshold is going to be gone. So after I had my dreads, I jumped in the shower, kept my hair dry, obviously. I don't have a big shower cap or anything like that. I literally used a Woolies plastic bag, and I just shoved it over my head with my dreadlocks tied up. And that was sufficient. My hair did not get wet. I'm still doing that. seven showers later, I'm still doing that. And it worked fine. It worked fine. So yeah, I had a shower. I took some Nurofen and I went to bed. Sleeping was a bit of a challenge because they were done professionally. They are so tight. But I also have an undercut. So I just laid on my back until I fell asleep, and it was pretty good. I didn't wake up through the night like in pain or anything like that, which was pretty good. What else? I also have a snood. I call it a snood. I don't know if it's a snood or not, but it's like a very long tube of material that I put on my hair. It just literally goes on and you just pull it down. It covers my entire head and all my dreads, and they just stay nice. They stay neat. They stay straight, because I know with baby dreads, you have to keep them as straight as possible. So I did that, and yeah, it was great. I actually woke up one night sleeping on them like a pillow, which was really funny because they're actually quite, they're quite sharp, quite scratchy, which over time will smooth out, obviously, as they mature. So that snood really helped me go to sleep without having itchy hair on my skin, on my face, or anything like that. Yeah, and in the mornings they weren't very fuzzy or anything like that from sleeping. I have 2 small children that I'm up constantly throughout the night, and it never came off once. It also allows my husband and my kids that sleep with us sometimes, that if they roll over, they're not going to roll onto my hair and pull my head. So it was really nice to keep them together, keep them neat. I won't be sleeping without it. My hair was very itchy from day 2 to day 7. Very, very itchy. I wanted to wash my hair, I think after 3 days, and just because preparation for dreadlocks, my hair was horrible. It was like, I couldn't even brush it. It hurt so much. Because you use your residue-free shampoo, and then the night before, I actually had to rinse my hair with salt water. So it's to every 250 mils of water is 1 cup of salt. One tablespoon of salt, and just rinsed my hair with it. My hair was just, it was not good. I couldn't brush it. I had to wait for it to dry, and then trying to brush it anyone that's gone to the beach all day and comes home and they know that straw-like feeling, yeah, basically like that. But that's what your hair needs to be like to get it dreaded. So once it was dreaded, it was fine. But that's why your scalp gets itchy, because of the salt that's dried on your scalp. And yeah, so I just bared with it. I made a spray with distilled water, 20 drops of peppermint oil, 100% peppermint oil, 10 drops of tea tree, and 10 drops of lavender, just because lavender calms, and tea tree because I also use the spray on my children because I don't want to get head lice. And children in school, you know, they're bound to get it, and I don't want head lice. And then the peppermint oil to soothe my scalp. It was very itchy. It was very irritated. And using the spray, I think I sprayed like 4 times a day, really helped. It took the itching away completely for about half an hour, and then it came back, but it was like at a reduced itchy rate. So I would suggest making some kind of cooling spray or buying one if you are thinking of getting dreads, because yeah, the itch is killer. It's insane. And yeah, that was it really. I showered my hair yesterday for the first time. And yeah, it took 45 minutes. It was way easier than because I had, done a lot of research. I was like, oh my God, I'm dreading showering, but it was fine. I just lathered up my soap bar, which was chemical free and residue free. I got from Lush. And yeah, it was fine. I lathered it up. I put it on my scalp. I didn't do my dreads. I just did my scalp. I gave myself a little bit of a scalp massage with a lot of pressure. And then I just rinsed it out, and the soap ran down my dreads, rinsed that out as well, towel dried it for 20 minutes, and then let it dry naturally. And it was fine. It dried really, really quickly. And the only thing with showering is I have 67 dreads, so they get wet, they get heavy. I knew they were going to be heavy, but I didn't expect that heavy. But yeah, next time I shower, I'm going to do it in sections, just so that I can wet a section, and not have this whole mane of hair wet, because it was really quite heavy. Yeah, and that's it. So thank you for watching my first video. I know it's a little bit long. It's like 8 minutes, but I hope I answered enough questions for my first week with dreadlocks. Thank you so much for watching.